Wake up.
Have you ever felt like you're losing control of your own life, constantly questioning your worth and sanity under someone's oppressive influence? If you have, you might be dealing with a narcissist. So let's dive into the 10 shocking things narcissists forbid you from doing, and not because they love you too much. Narcissists thrive on control and dominance, often perceiving any challenge to their authority as a direct threat to their power. When they forbid you from challenging their opinions or decisions, they demand unquestioned obedience and submission. In these situations, your input is often dismissed outright. When you offer an alternative opinion or suggest a different approach, the narcissist might belittle your ideas with condescending remarks like, "You don't know what you're talking about." Aggressive reactions are another tactic narcissists use to suppress challenges. If you persist in questioning their decisions, they may respond with anger, yelling, or even threats. These aggressive outbursts are designed to intimidate you into compliance, making you fearful of speaking up again. Over time, this fear conditions you to remain silent, reinforcing the narcissist's control over your actions and thoughts. Privacy is a fundamental aspect of personal autonomy and mental well-being. However, narcissists often forbid their victims from having any sense of privacy, seeing it as a threat to their control. Narcissists tend to intrude on your personal belongings and spaces without permission. They might go through your phone, emails, or social media accounts, often justifying these invasions with excuses like, "If you have nothing to hide, you won't mind." Your physical privacy is also compromised. Narcissists may enter your personal space without knocking, go through your drawers, or use your possessions without asking. This behavior sends the message that your personal space and boundaries are irrelevant, reinforcing their dominance over every aspect of your life. One of the more insidious tactics narcissists employ is forbidding you to take credit for your achievements. This behavior not only undermines your self-esteem, but also ensures that the narcissist remains the center of attention and perceived as the source of any success. Narcissists often claim your accomplishments as their own. When you achieve something significant, they might say things like, "You couldn't have done it without my help," or "I guided you every step of the way." Over time, you may start to doubt your abilities and contributions, internalizing the narcissist's narrative that you are incapable of success without their intervention. Narcissists might insist on knowing your innermost feelings and desires, often under the guise of intimacy or closeness. They may say things like, "You can tell me anything," or "I thought we were closer than this," to guilt you into revealing private thoughts. However, once disclosed, these emotional vulnerabilities are often used against you in future arguments, deepening your sense of betrayal and isolation. Narcissists might demand to know about confidential work matters or private discussions you have. They might frame their curiosity as concern, but the real intent is to keep you from having any aspect of your life that is independent of their influence. By eliminating your ability to keep secrets, narcissists ensure that they are always the central figure in your life, making it difficult for you to build trust and intimacy with others. Narcissists typically employ various strategies to prevent you from spending time alone. They might insist on being involved in all aspects of your life, from mundane daily activities to important personal events. Statements like, "Why do you need to be alone?" or "Don't you enjoy spending time with me?" are common, designed to guilt you into constant companionship. The narcissist might accuse you of neglecting them or being selfish, provoking arguments or emotional outbursts to derail your plans for solitude. By doing this, they ensure that you are always preoccupied with managing their emotions and needs, leaving little room for your own. Narcissists use several strategies to discourage you from engaging in activities they don't share. They may belittle your hobbies, mocking your interests as trivial, boring, or a waste of time. Phrases like, "Why do you waste your time on that?" are common. This ridicule makes you feel embarrassed or ashamed of your interests, gradually leading you to abandon them. They may also create obstacles to prevent you from engaging in your hobbies. For instance, they might schedule conflicting activities, demand your attention during the time you would typically dedicate to your interests, or create crises that require you to focus on them instead. By constantly diverting your attention and time away from your hobbies, they ensure that your interests are neglected. Narcissists might start by inserting themselves into every part of your day. They might insist on being involved in your morning routine, demanding that you wake up at the same time, eat breakfast together, and plan the day according to their schedule. They often expect constant communication throughout the day, such as frequent phone calls or messages, to keep you tethered to their presence. By controlling your schedule, they ensure that your time is structured around their preferences and needs, leaving you with little opportunity to pursue your interests or engage in self-care. They might express intense jealousy or anger whenever you mention an ex-partner, even in a neutral or friendly context. They might accuse you of being unfaithful or harboring feelings for your ex, regardless of the actual nature of the relationship. This creates a climate of fear and tension where you feel compelled to avoid any contact with your ex-partners to prevent conflict. Statements like, "If you really loved me, you wouldn't need to talk to them," are designed to make you feel guilty for valuing these connections. By appealing to your sense of loyalty and commitment, they pressure you into prioritizing their demands over your own social needs. By preventing you from having resources or plans in place for emergencies, they make it harder for you to leave, effectively trapping you in the relationship. This tactic is particularly insidious because it targets your ability to protect yourself and ensures that your reliance on the narcissist is absolute. They might say things like, "We should be able to trust each other with our finances," or "Why would you need a separate account?" By controlling the finances, they ensure that you don't have the means to escape or support yourself independently. By insisting on accompanying you to every social gathering, narcissists ensure that your social life revolves around them, limiting your ability to form independent relationships and seek support from others. They might insist on being your constant companion at social events, stating that it's a way to show love and support. While this may seem caring on the surface, their real intention is to monitor and control your interactions. They often dominate conversations, steering them towards topics they are comfortable with or where they can shine, leaving you little room to connect with others meaningfully. Has anyone ever tried to control your life, and how did it affect you? Share your experiences in the comments below. Hit subscribe, join our community, and together, let's illuminate the world with the brilliance of understanding. Farewell for now.